I just happened to look up some news stories. Um, and I did not know this. Did not know this. I think this is a couple of days. If anyone knows Tejano music, I've been listening to Tejano music since I was 13 years old, going on 14 back in '93. I'm almost 40. I'll be 39 next couple months. And yes, I look young for my age. Um, the truth of the matter is that I remember Tu Estupido Romantico. Yeah, I remember I've been doing stories on Joe Lopez. I know he's out of prison. I'm still trying to find more details about his release and all this other stuff. So that's why I have it. I like to get all the data in one spot. I don't like to do a story. The next thing else come up. But the man who took over Grupo Mazz while Joe Lopez was locked up, um, was this man named Jimmy Gonzalez. I didn't get into him singing in no offense to the family thing, to him singing. I'm so used to Joe Lopez because I remember I was in high school back in '95, learning Spanish, learning Espanol at the time. It's 15 going on 16. I should turn 16 couple of days because we started school earlier in August of '95, and I turned 16, and I was in Spanish class, and I was already listening to how the music, but I didn't know what they were, the music, what the lyrics were, because I wasn't learning Spanish at the time. And so when I started learning Spanish, and one of my Jarocho friends from Veracruz, he's from Veracruz, he's not from he's from not from Texas, he's not from Texas, but he's from Mexico. He was learning English. I was learning Spanish. I call mi hermano mexicano, afro mestizo, and chino también, because he had a mixed background. Um, you know, of course, he called me Jarocho when I was in Job Corps in El Paso, Texas. There's a lot of Morenos, because when the slave ship came there during the colonial Mexico, Nueva España, Mexico, a lot of folks did not know that, okay? That's why they had a caste system. And so he was me conmigo. He was caramel skin like me, straight, natural straight hair, broad nose like I have, and thin lips. So anyway, he was learning. He was, I don't know where he is because he sings too. We both in boys choir. Um, he was in the ESL. I was learning Spanish. We became friends. We were like brothers to each other. So he was teaching me how to sing Tu estúpido romántico. So I remember that song, Tu estúpido romántico, tu preso del amor. And he had heard it before. He liked norteño music, because he's not from Texas, he's from Mexico. By him being a native speaker to Spanish language, that clicked in. So he taught me Macarena and one of the Hana songs. What's the name? Michael Sagata. Cine, yeah, Cine. He wrote it down, and I learned it at home. You know what I'm saying? As I know how to sing Como la Flor, okay? As I learned Spanish in my first year, and in my second year, and my junior, and my third year, which was 20 years ago. I'm seeing 20 years in 98, 97, 98. That's when my, so yeah, 20 years I graduated high school. Weird, okay? So, anyway, is I'm used to that romance. The new romance with Jimmy Gonzalez, I'm not used to. And this is a time when the holla music after Selena's death had went away in a way, not in a way, but say it wasn't popping. I'm not used to banda. No offense, okay. When I was in El Paso, Texas, I was getting a little used to banda, but I still like that Tejano and that Cojinto, that norteño music, and I love reggaeton, of course. Salsa merengue, of course. I love Celia Cruz, Azúcar, okay. So, you know, that was popping, and that's how I knew about Jenny Rivera when I went to El Paso, Texas, because doing um, Fiesta de la Flores in 2005, like after Hurricane Katrina happened in New Orleans, because we had some of the staff, some of the students from New Orleans Job Corps came there. These two young ladies, and we went to Reggaeton Revention, um, and it was provided by LULAC, and they had the reggaeton on that Friday, and then they had I forgot what it was on that Saturday. We didn't go there because we only go there Friday, and then we went then that Sunday during September. That's when they had Lupe Rivera, and I heard about Jean Rivera, so many times. So that's the whole reason why I know who she is. And so, speaking of that, I have both Whitney Houston and Jean Rivera's shirts. Because they have Donna Summer out there. Please let me know because that's 2012. That's when all three of these divas passed away: Whitney Houston, Donna Summer, and what's her name, Jim Rivera. And I remember watching Chiquis and Roxy and I Love Jenny. Okay, on Mundos when I was staying with Mujerita, when I was having problems staying with her. Okay, on my dad's side. So anyway, so what happened is, I didn't get into Grupo Mazz with Jimmy Rivera, um, Jimmy Gonzalez, excuse me. So that's the whole reason why that I did not get into it. No offense. So when I heard that he passed away, it's my honor to him because, I mean, while Joe Lopez was locked up, this man took the Grupo Mazz to be, upstanding and I was trying to listen to the interview about the Joe Lopez case, but I didn't. It's just like the Wendy Williams show. They had other topics on the Tejano show, you know what I'm saying, on YouTube, and they kept playing music. I'm like, can you edit into listen to his vocal, not his vocal, it's him talking about the case. I don't want to hear other songs, okay? You know what Tejano station I'm talking about, okay? No offense to that Tejano station on YouTube, but I'm just like, can we just hear the interview, okay? So that's why, okay? And at least tell us where we can go scroll through the video so we can find out. But that's like I say that Lord have mercy. I did not know about him singing, till later. So that's the reason why that I'm doing the video about this because I was shocked to hear that he passed away. Like right after a couple of months, Joe Lopez is out of prison. This happened. So hopefully, um, my prayers out goes out to the family, to Jimmy Gonzalez family, and let's give him the honor that he deserved it because he took this group while the headliner was not there. So that's the reason why. I mean, Gormaz, there was, I started listening to her music like right after Selena was popping. Okay, when she was still alive in '93. Okay, when I was in middle school. Okay, and when you look at like La Mafia and Los Dinos, Sin Los Dinos, and Elsa Garcia, they've been in the business for a while. It's like the '90s. That's what really got Tejano music popping. During the Clinton days, okay, I call it like that. During the Clinton days, that's when the multiculturalism and multiracialism, because I'm part of multiracial movement, because I have multiracial background myself, Black, French, Spanish, Creole. Yes, I'm part Latino, Spanish, Creole, Louisiana, English, Irish, and American descent. Okay, that's my background. I do check the boxes. Okay, and I'm with the multiracial movement since I was a teenager. Okay, and it's like during that time, you had people talking about African culture, not just Black American, African culture, Latino culture, you know what I'm saying? Asian, the diversity was big. And that's, I love, and I'm a liberal. I love the 90s when we was talking about those things. Of course, we had Rodney Clinton, because I'm not a Clinton supporter and not a Trump supporter either, okay? Because they did us dirty, okay? So, point is that, but those days were to know the multiculturalism, people learning about each other. Yeah, we were talking about racial issues and that, trying to bridge the divide, and people, then during that time, people stopped dealing drugs. I wasn't, okay, and I'm just saying people who were, okay. Yeah, we had a gang problem, but it started to die out like before 2000 because people jobs available. The gang bangers, the drugs, the thugs, the cholos, the thugs. Everybody went and got a job. Yeah, okay, you know what I'm saying? If you had ability, they had to find some other way to get your job. Okay. And you can quit. Yes, I was one of the people that quit one job, didn't like it, didn't quit another. I had this homegirl, this Latino homegirl of mine. She put a bunch of applications, Lord forgive. She put a bunch of applications in the east side and quit a bunch of stores. Her twin brother graduated with me in '98. And she told me she was bragging about the classroom. One store she didn't like it, she put in, she go to the call for another interview, and she tell. To Wieners, remember Wieners clothing, or the clothing store, to Payless, to, Target, Wolf, out there in the east side. Yes, Walmart. She was putting out about her application. She was a teenager, and she kept quitting into the one she found. She liked the four. She took the one now. I think she works in a hospital now. But truth of the matter is, I hope she don't quit that one. But yes, during those days, that's what really got different styles of music to be popular artists of color, just like people of African descent, because many of us are mixed, we're not pure black. And I'm also Spanish Creole and some part Latinos, Latinos as well. Latinos are mixed as well down in Latin America, Asian, and the culture start to be recognized. And the music industry, although it messed us up, I don't want to cuss here because we're talking about someone's death. Um, they were exploitation, okay, especially in the hip hop industry, okay. If you know what I'm talking about, I'm gonna go in detail about the power of prison complex. Those who watch my video know exactly what I'm talking about. Person to be on American Idol that's connected with Death Row, thank you. You know what I'm talking about, okay? This friend with Dre, okay, thank you. And okay, all right, owns part of Apple. Okay, I'm gonna go detail that. Okay, point is, we know about that, but the other good side of the '90s, it's really got people popping. You have, people of color, um, and that's what I loved about the '90s. You start to learn about different people and in different cultures and that. And during that time, the record industry saw interest into Hana music. Um, Never before. I mean, I never seen this. I mean, I was born '79, so I know back in the '70s, I wasn't there. Born '79, so y'all just dance disco. Those who are older than me, okay? But um, in my time, okay, because I'm getting old my own self, okay, I'll be middle aged soon, okay. I'm a Generation X. That time, that's when they got interesting. The music industry was got Selena popping, and all the other Tahana artists. There was some Coca-Cola and Bill commercials, and this was a big time. And sadly, what happened to Selena? It happened. Well, settle for you know how I feel about her. I don't want to go detail. You know how I feel about that so and so. I want to go ahead and cuss. And Sunday, and talking about someone's passed away. Okay, but like I say, and I'm glad that during that time I was able to grasp to that moment when she was alive. Okay, um, and listen to Super Tahana 108 with 102, 104, KRB 104, and Super Tahana 108 and Kaka 106.5. Then they had some station they'll play other styles like. So, and I was listening to look at Univision, Telemundo at the time, and I wasn't understanding everything, but I was grasping to the culture. And it's funny, years of researching your family tree, 2 years to find a real, that's Spanish last name, your family tree, part of Spanish Creole, besides French, okay? Um, en mi raíces mixtas. Funny, you start to learn about your part, not your actual culture, because it's different cultures in Latino culture, but we all relate to Spain, even though we have a mixture of Native and African and other cultures. So you know what I'm saying. So it's weird that I grasped onto it. I kind of feel that God was directing me to that path, like keeping everybody else who didn't care about what I say. And I always been a person and not to bring up my zodiac sign. I'm a Leo, so I follow my dream. I live in my passion. I do what I want to do. I don't care. Okay, I live for myself. I'm an individualistic person. So I always been a unique person. And just people don't like about me. Okay, they can I want to go here. Okay, go there. You know what the point is. So that got me into Tejano music to the point that I love it, And my demographic at my school mostly Anglo, mostly white Anglo. It became people of color, mostly Latinos, when they did their own gentrification. Okay, when some of the white folks who were when they, this the place I was very racist under being there. Okay, they had a history. Okay, so when Latinos moved in a certain region, I'm from in Harris County. Um, a lot of white folks did their own white flight gentrification, okay? And it's mostly Latinos. Yeah, we had other Latinos that were not Mexican. Yo. Oh, I did not know at the time. We had Spanish Creole in my roots. And we were French, okay? But I did not know at the time, okay? But they had Puerto Ricans just joking. Well, it's for real. Because Spain was in Louisiana too, okay? Part of España, okay? Just like Mexico, okay? So, anyway, but the time I ain't I know living it, but not know it's part of it. Okay, you know what I'm saying? I was passing as a non-Latino, did not know about passing. Okay, Did not know if I was, okay, till I did more research 2 years ago, and then when I get some money, I'm gonna do some more research on my heritage, okay? So anyway, point is, and I was in a multicultural mood, and Mariah Carey, my role model, who's an African American Latina, because she's part of Venezuelan, Hispanic, Irish woman, okay? So anyway, that was my role model, okay, in the '90s, okay? And Tiger Woods was combination, and many other mixed race artists, people out there who was famous for saying I'm multiracial, biracial, whatever, okay, of all different shades, or whatever. So anyway, point is, so so I was in that time, and that led me to listen to Holland music. If I didn't listen to Holland music, when I make these videos about Mazz and Selena and many other Tejano artists, because y'all shot, yeah, it was just like y'all listen to those Latinos who are not African American, okay, because the slaves did go to Mexico too, okay. That's why we live in Texas. They had an anti-slavery law, okay, okay. The Anglos didn't want to obey that law. That's why they stole the state, okay, okay. Okay. All right. So that's why I'm on Santa Ana side, okay? Not on the Texan side, okay? Let it be known that, okay? Let's be known. And remember, it was many of us of African descent from this side of the border crossed the Rio Grande to get away from that slavery in Texas, okay? So that's why I support DACA, okay? I heard about Trump taking away DACA in different states, whatever. I heard about that, and I'm very upset about that too. But anyways, so therefore, I know about John Horace, a black Seminoles. His name was Juan Cabello, and he lived in Cahuila. Okay, he was from Spanish Florida. Okay, know your history. Okay, and Tom Blue, one of the slaves of Sam Houston, and Ushu crossed over the ground. They married two the married Mexican women down there in Matamoros. Know your history. Okay, a lot of folks don't read it, but they don't teach it in school. Okay, so anyway, point is, so, and that's why I love Mexico, okay? Que vive Mexico. That's the reason why, okay? Yeah, they don't know the history, okay? Point is, those Latinos of African American descent, okay? Who are not of African descent, excuse me, who are not of African descent, maybe Afro Mexicano and don't want to claim it, Afro Puerto Rican, Boricua, Dominican, Salvadoran, they have Africans in Salvador too, especially, yeah, okay, know your history, okay? Down there in Central America, South America, they ship went all over the place, okay, besides the United States, okay, know your history, okay? Um, Cuba, okay? Those don't look it, okay? Look exotic with that native and Spanish mixture, okay? You don't claim it, nothing, but if you have African American, don't have African American roots, you listen to African American coached music because the African American coach is not really African. I'm not speaking Swahili or Zulu or Fulani or any of those African languages. Okay, let's be real with that. Okay, so I'm speaking a European language that is also part of me that I don't look like. Okay, so okay, because English and the roots as well. Okay, so point is, remember African American, French, Spanish, Creole, and Latin American. You listen to Tupac, you listen to Mary J. Blige, you listen to Donna Summer, listen to oldies of African American people who were singing back in the 50s. The same thing goes there, something goes for me. I used to listen to Hana music, okay? Listen to salsa, merengue, cumbia, norteño, tejano, cumbia, okay? And cumbia kind of relates to me because guess what? No offense to anybody, but to be honest with you, and I'm not being Afrocentric, it's actually Selena herself said it. Quintanilla, not Gomez, that Colombianos who were slaves, esclavos in Colombia invented cumbia. So yeah, okay, all right. What you're listening to, the hip hop, the rock and roll, the R&B, that's African American descendant culture being Anglicized. Okay, let's be real, Anglicized, because in Africa they don't practice those things. Okay, they don't do stuff like that. Okay, all right, y'all know your history that well, okay? So I'm gonna be a history teacher here, someone talking about something like that. But anyway, point is, so same thing that you're listening to R&B and even the pop music comes from African American cultured music, okay? Um, Jazz and blues, okay, and rock and roll, yes, rock and roll. That's no different than me listening to Tejano music in salsa and merengue. Let's be equal. Segregation ended a long time ago. I'm free since 1964, so therefore, hello. Yeah, Trump president, but I'm still free. And once if the freedom goes away, I am swimming. I am going to the Rio Grande and get the heck out of here. Okay, you know what I'm saying? So, and I am actually trying to do that now since I got a new position, got a new job. Thank God. Guess I got a new high paying position. Someplace else, and I can say where I am, and so therefore I can get my life together and get the heck out. Do the Josephine Baker and John Horace, get the heck out of here, okay? So point is, I listen to Holland music, I love the Holland music, I love it You know, I'm not some business bipolar, so I can drink alcohol. But if I'm not on my meds, I might get me a beer or something. Don't you put that Tejano music on, cause I'm gonna start drinking that beer. That's okay. I love Tejano music. Okay, yes, I do. Okay, love it. Chew that since 1993, late 93. Okay, so if I didn't listen to Tejano music, I would not be making these videos. And funny, I get more views on Tejano and Latino stuff than I do on any of the videos. It's kind of weird, okay? It is, unless it's something dramatic, something ratchet. Then I get some views, for real. But anyway, let's pray for the family. You know what I'm saying, and pray for the Joe Lopez be in heaven. He rest in power. You know what I'm saying, and Joe Lopez, excuse me, Jimmy Gonzalez. Um, like I say, and shout out to the Grupo Mazz. I still love your music. I still we run around here saying stupid romantico. That's my favorite Grupo Mazz song. Okay, because I was when that song came out, I was popping back in '95 during the fall season, and I put on the Tejano stations, got 165 and Super Tejano 108, and I'm in the hallway, but mostly Latino high school, or mostly Mexican descent. Like I said, the other Latinos, they had Puerto Ricans, Meso Ricans. Yeah, we had Meso Ricans, Salvadorians. We had, different people from Honduras. Did I meet some Guatemaltecos? Later on, I met some Colombiana, because it was one girl, she was in ESL class, she's a Colombiana. And I was trying to talk to her when I was leaving '98, actually 20 years ago. Ooh, okay, yes, I was trying to talk to her Colombiana. She was, heck yeah. Because I asked her, I said, what? No need, it's Colombia. She was pretty. Yeah, de pelo chino, de pelo crespo, they say in Colombia, but yes, in Mexico, they said curly hair, pelo chino. She was fine too. Um, I was trying to talk to her, but some other dude took her away from me. Okay, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, he did, and he got locked up. I ain't gonna do his business for doing some things he ain't supposed to be doing. Okay, he's behind on news a couple of years ago. I'm not saying who he is. If you watch this video, I ain't saying your name, so don't come after me. Um, yeah, he graduated 99, I graduated 98. You know who you are. Okay, anyway, point is, I hope she wasn't no victim. But anyway, but me and her was talking, and yeah. Anyway, point is, but yeah, we had different Latinos. Yeah, we had one dude from Argentina. He wasn't well looking. He was as I looking, more indigenous looking, but mixed up, and he was tall. He played in our basketball. He graduated in '96. I thought he was a tall Mexicano, but when I found out he's from Argentina, I said, "What? He from Argentina?" He was tall. Yes, he played. He played basketball. Yes, he was Latino Shaquille O'Neal. Okay, you know what I'm saying? Yes, he was. Okay, so he was playing basketball for our school. Graduated '96. Okay, and I graduated '98. Okay, and last time I see him when one of my haters, cause we was hating. We graduated in '98, but his older brother and I kind of got along, and his older brother. We had a Spanish Club banquet in just Channelview. Okay, it was business in Channelview. We had a Spanish Club banquet in Channelview, and in a Mexican restaurant. Mitas Mexican restaurant. I don't forget back in '98. And they were being DJ, and the dude was there. I think he was there helping out. He always help out there to help with the tall Argentine. Okay, yes, he is very tall. I think we got into it back in '96. Forget these days. And I like, how I'm gonna beat this dude up? Cause he tall, like, okay, really, okay. So that was, like I said, that was those days, and I miss those days when the hum is big. Okay, I'm glad it's growing. Thank God it is, but hopefully it will grow, and hopefully, if I ever become big, I could do some Tejano tracks. But I always wanted to sing Tejano music and break that barrier. Okay, I mean, so therefore, anyway, but yes, so let's pray that hope, for the family as they grieve into the death of uh, Jimmy Gonzalez, and I say a prayer for him as well, and the family as well. So okay, so may he rest in power, rest in peace, with our Lord Jesus Christ. Okay, so all right, so everybody, God bless. Hopefully, we don't miss any more people. I heard about the designer passing away and other people. I'm like, it's so much going on. I mean, 2 years ago, it was Prince, and then I mean Nevada, and then later on it was what's the name? It was what's the name? Um, one Gabrielle, then my sister Sharon Jones from Zap Band. Okay, she passed away. So it just yeah, Nicole that too. It was like, and then you had David Bowen, you had um, China from WWE. It was like, whoa, a lot of these people passed away, you know. And so anyway, um, and many other artists and people who passed away, and there's one YouTuber that has my name in Chicago. That's a brother. I'm gonna have to do a story. I'm trying to cover the story and be careful. Do those type of stories that what happened to him, but he passed away as a child to Zach TV. May he rest in peace as well. Yeah, we share the same name. Okay. So anyway, point is, there's so much going on. Um, anyway, y'all have a nice day. Okay. Um, have a blessed day, and y'all, let's continue to bring Tahana music back on the map. Okay. Um, let's not let Of course, we're gonna mourn the death of people who passed away within this industry, but in any genre, you continue to do the work so it can be known. Um, Tahana music has a story to tell. Okay, it has a culture. It's something that that's deep rooted in Texas. Tejas. Should I say Tejas? Okay, that's the actual name before it got stolen. Okay, so it has a deep root in Tejas, and a deep culture, and it's very beautiful. I love that. Like I said, I love Cajito music. I love Tejano music to death. You put up some Tejano music. If I was in El Paso, Texas, since I listened to Banda when I was in Job Corps and David Jefferson, if you put some Tejano music, I'm gonna go crazy. Okay, don't you put no Tejano music on, cause I will go crazy. Okay, your voice ain't local. Okay, so I'm just calling like it is. I ain't no mentira. Es verdad. Okay, es la verdad. Your voice está loco. Que escucho la música tejana. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, for real. I love Tejana music to death. That's that's no, and I'm glad that thank God I started listening to this music in 90, in 93, 1993. I am so happy that I listened to this music. I didn't care what anybody else say. Yes, I got criticism, especially the racismo in sense. Okay, you know what I'm saying, from all sides. Okay, but I didn't care. Okay, and I listened to the music, and I remember dancing in my room to myself. Okay, dancing to myself as a teenager to the Hana music. Okay, if you went to my grandparents' house and heard some Mexican music, as it say, okay, the Hana music that was from my room, okay, and it was loud. My speaker busted, so I couldn't. And I remember getting in trouble. Not just any style, any music. I used to get in trouble because the music be so loud because you turn it up, and like I said, y'all know them old uh, uh, cassette and CD players. You from y'all know what I'm talking about because the young folks don't know about that. And you can turn the music up, but if the speaker blows out, that's the only time you listen to music, okay? And your family, especially you're a teenager and you live in someone's house, you're gonna get a lot of yelling and screaming. Turn that music down, put some headphones on. It's too loud up in here. I'm afraid the neighbors gonna call the police. You know what I'm saying? Oh yes, okay, yeah, because them expensive CD players with cassette players expensive in the 90s. They became ghetto in the late 90s and later on became ratchet and ghetto, okay, to the point that it started busting up the speakers plus up and you that's the only time you listen to music and you can only listen daytime so you will not get what I'm saying. So that's the reason why. So yes, I used to get a lot in trouble, not to the point it got physical and thing, but I have my music loud, okay? It wasn't something down music, it's also rap, hip hop, pop, all type. R&B, yes, because music is my drug, okay? Music es mi droga y caffeine también. Caffeine is what? Caffeine también. Yeah, caffeine is my drug as well, okay? So I love music, okay? I love the entertainment business. That's the business I always want to be since I was a child. So that's the reason why. And I'm glad that to hear, because I'm still trying to learn more about Jimmy Gonzalez, that he became, a Grammy award-winning artist along with Grupo Mazz and Joe Lopez. So anyway, let me stop. Mi broca grande, mi broca grande ahora. Y la hora ya take care of business de ellos también. So anyway, y'all, God rest his soul. May he rest in peace. And my heart and prayers go out to the family as well. Okay. All right. Okay. Okay. So I hope y'all. All right. God bless y'all and. Adios.